another FAQ from magnificent Bryce Canyon. I can't get out of here, it's so beautiful. And I thought I'll talk about one of the questions that we have quite regularly, and it's to do with, I'm pressured into treatment. My oncologist is harassing me, my spouse and partner or my family or my parents are pushing me into treatment. I don't want to, but somehow it's incredible tough. And let me deviate with my answer a slight bit, just to give you clarity on that. If you radiate insecurity, you don't know what you really would like to do, you don't have a solution, then that's what you radiate. And that's what they perceive. It's like an antenna, you know, like the world is nothing but my looking glass, a mirror. They feel that, they feel your insecurity and then come back with what they believe is the best, what they think you should do. Which is a normal thing, we all react that way. Now if you radiate certainty, this is what I do and please support me in that, I would really appreciate that, then all of a sudden you will find that many of them, they will still try to bring in their opinion and knowledge, but they won't pressure you anymore. In actual fact, if you ask them nicely and say, look, it's my body, it's my decision, and I really like to go that way. I've studied enough, I've learned enough, I'm empowered, I really know what I'd like to do. If you would support me, I would appreciate that very much. And I've had that now so many times. And partners join. The partners actually help. Even doctors come along and join and say, look, I would like to do this and this on top of your treatment so that we don't lose out any chances. And that's fine. Sometimes there is conventional working together with alternative medicine in a fantastic way, but it depends on you. Your radiation, what you radiate out, your certainty, makes the others act in a certain way. So the only solution is that you empower yourself, that you learn what you want to do, that you study, that you read, that you research. The more you do, the more empowered you get, and the more you try different things, you will find that everybody starts supporting you. And this is a beautiful backdrop, isn't it? So that's why we share at Truly Heal so much education. It's more about empowering you, giving you that foundation to say, look, I know I have to get rid of toxins. Oh, I need to deal with my infections. And let's just go back very short to that factor. A lot of people said, oh, where do I get all those tests? Well, think about it. When you had, as a child, tonsillitis, you had infections, you had sinus infections, you had ear infections, you had all sorts of gut infections. You've been treated several times with antibiotics. Is that an indication that your immune system is weak? Is an indication that when you had several antibiotic treatments and you never restored your gut with probiotics, prebiotics, with healthy food, that it's completely down? Well, that's an indication that our coaches learn to read. It's not just doing a test and finding out, oh, I have this and this. It's actually reading the symptoms, reading the signs that started probably already in your childhood and that grew more and more out of proportion. And that's what we try to do. We empower yourself to find your root problems and then to deal wisely with them. And there is many different treatments, and we share most of them with you, at least those we believe that have a great effect. But it's not about treating you. It's not about going to a doctor and handing over responsibility, say, look, I'm paying $30,000, fix me. We know that that doesn't work, and many of my friends who did that, who spent a fortune, still died, even with the best clinics and the best doctors. And what I've noticed now over the past 15 years is that those who take responsibility themselves, those who take charge of their own disease and don't wait for someone to fix them, but start acting on their own, that they are still alive, that they are the ones who, not only live conscious, but also very prosperous, because you will realize as soon as you wake up to your own power of healing and that you are in charge, all of a sudden the sky is the limit, and you can see it's deep blue and those golden rocks behind me. I'll blend in some more shots, but keep that in mind. And if you would like to come to one of our workshops and learn how to do those treatments, learn how to read the signs and symptoms, learn how to understand whether your gut supports you or not, then come and empower yourself so that you radiate certainty and that no one can push you into anything you don't want to do.